I'm not gonna lie, Bloodlines might be a prime example of why we don't have good anime games on Roblox anymore. Because this game's trailer got 50k views. There was actually YouTubers hyping up this game, and it is dead ass just a Naruto copy that everyone knows is dog shit, but we are that desperate for a game. You actually had YouTubers hyping the shit up and the trailer getting a bunch of views. Now, did the game get a lot of players? No, I think it has like 4k players, but it's paid access. So technically right now, this game has 3x Deep Ocean's player count and costs the same amount as Deep Ocean, and it's a Naruto copy that was made in 2019, and they didn't change shit about it. Like, do y'all realize how stupid that sounds? And there is multiple games like this where they're just copies of other games or just not good quality, and for some reason they will get hype. But then games like Nethros and games like that are actually pretty good get like 10k players. You know, people like them a little bit, but then they close the next day. Like, there's a reason why we don't have good games on Roblox anymore. Is all that I'm saying, because I don't know why, especially in the last year, like we're just playing absolute garbage, like actual garbage. And if developers are seeing the player base, like respectfully, if a developer sees 400k on Plants vs. Brainrots and then sees 2k on Deep Ocean, which is a game that actually took time and effort and all this other like resources to make that PvP game, which one do you think they're gonna make? The one that takes a month to develop and requires way less funds and will make them infinitely more money? Or the one that takes years of effort, years of time, just to drop and get 10k players for a week, and then you guys are like, this PvP is not up to my standards, and then you get off that game and go play the brain rot games? Which one do you guys think the developers are gonna make? That is why we're not having good games on Roblox anymore. I'm not saying it's 100% the player's fault, right? Because, hey, let's be honest, we're only playing those games because there's nothing else to play. But at the same time, if they see that, they're not gonna have any more motivation to make a legit game at all. Now I do think this will change when we get Holy War X and RelCs and these actual good quality games that have been in development for years and years and years. I just think that definitely in the past year, I definitely think in the past like year or two, anime games or PvP games in general have really died down like a lot. We've really only had like Type Soul and Gold Re. Those are the only ones that really had some notoriety to them. The rest of them were all kind of mid. I guess like Rune Slayer and Roadblocks were decent, but really in the last 2 years, there's been like 3 or 4 games. Where if you look back, I think 3 or 4 years ago, there was like game on top of game on top of game. You had Project Slayers updating into a GPO update, into like Project Mujutsu dropping, into all these other games coming out all around the same time. And there was just always something to play. But I would say right after like Project Mujutsu, I guess, and then Type Soul dropped right after that. Ever since Type Soul dropped, it seems like the games on Roblox have really just started stopping, like how fast they produce them, the quality of them, and just everything like that. Because we're dead ass playing Bloodlines, which is a 2019 Naruto copy game, instead of having some actual good games. As you guys remember, a lot of people were saying 2022 was going to be the golden age of Roblox because there was all these cool games that were supposed to come out. You had a lot of really good games that were supposed to come out. You know, RelCs, Holy War, Grand Clover, Pocket Anime, and just probably like 100 more. Like, there was genuinely so many games, and those games are still claiming that they're going to come out, and they just simply... I'm not going to say that they aren't, because yes, Holy War X will come out. Yes, RelCs will come out. Pocket Anime probably will. All these other games will come out. It's just like, when, bro? We've been waiting for 90% of those games for deadass like 4 or 5 years. And it's actually just a little insane to me. I mean, fuck, you have Beyond Nen, which has been in development for almost 6 years now, and they have made 9 different release dates and have not met a singular one of them. Like, that shit is actually crazy. To a certain point, you can't really blame the developers because, yes, I guarantee you they lost almost all their motivation when they see still a brain rot at fucking 600k players. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. But at the same time, like, we're only playing that shit because there's nothing fucking else to play, bro. Like, it's just terrible. It's honestly going to be like a repeating process over and over again. Maybe eventually these, like, the brain rot games will die, but I seriously doubt they will. So yeah, I would say honestly, 2 years from now, After Holy Rats and Relsies are already released, after that, we're fried. Like after Relsies and Holy War release, we are cooked. There's not gonna be anything else, being blatantly honest. Unless if there's something that's been like cooking in the fucking shadows for years. Um After Relsies and Holy War, like we better hope that they are on top with their updates, because like we will actually be fried when it comes to the PvP genre of Roblox. Now you guys can obviously feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments. I just think, you know, it is pretty fucking terrible, the way that Roblox is currently going. Project Slayers 2, I'm hyped for that. Rel C's Holy War, obviously I'm hyped for that. Grand Clover, if they end up wanting to drop that, I'd be fucking down to play that. That was honestly in like my top 3 of hyped up games. And obviously there's a lot of other games, but we just need something to play, bro. If any developers want to lock in, make sure to drop them like 4 months from now, because I'm not gonna lie, chat, I am fucking fried, bro. Okay, so I think October 16th. October 16th, I go in for surgery, right? They said it's gonna be way worse this time, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to make a video saying that I'm retiring for a few months, probably, because I'm gonna be fried. Just know that much. Like, wheelchair level fried. Like, GG. So probably expect a video about that within like a week or so. But I think I genuinely will have to retire from making content for probably like a month or two. Guaranteed a month, guaranteed 1 month, but I would say probably 2 months until I can actually seriously come back, because I'm gonna be literally crippled. Like, that shit is terrible. But that's fine, because I honestly don't think any game's gonna drop within the next 2 months. We might get Jewelry and we might get Runeslayer, which would be cool. I don't even know if we'll get those within the next 2 months, being blatantly honest. Like, I guess we'll have to see. But I don't think there's really any other games coming out this month anyways, so I might make that video sooner rather than later. You guys will kind of just have to wait. But yeah, you guys can leave your own thoughts in the comments about any games. If you guys want me to post on a certain game or whatever. I know a lot of you guys were saying Anime Vanguards, but they're doing their whole like rework thing where they're making all the new skins because they got DCMA'd or something. So we're gonna have to wait like another month for an update on that, and obviously I'll already be fucking crippled, so can't do that. So yeah, if you guys have any games that you want me to record, just let me know down inside the comment section down below, and leave down your own thoughts. Right, do you think Roblox, like anime PvP type games, will actually be cut, or do you think that they could have like a comeback with Holy Rats, Relsies, and all those other ones? Just let me know down inside the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.